If you're seeing a network error on X, formerly Twitter, on your PC, don't worry, because in this video I'll walk you through the quickest fixes step by step. This issue is usually caused by a browser cache problem, a strict extension like an ad blocker, a VPN, or sometimes just a temporary outage on X itself. So before you start changing anything major, we're going to check the most common causes first and work our way through the easiest solutions. If this tutorial helps, please hit the like button and subscribe for more quick tech fixes like this. Let's get into it. First, we need to check whether X is actually down for everyone. A lot of times, the problem is not on your computer at all. Open your browser and go to Down Detector. In the search bar, type X and look at the report graph. If you see a big spike in reports, that usually means there's a wider outage, and in that case, the best fix is simply to wait until the service is restored. If Down Detector looks normal, then the issue is more likely coming from your browser or one of your extensions. Next, let's test X in an incognito or private window. This is one of the best ways to find out whether your saved browser data is causing the problem. On Chrome or Edge, press Ctrl, Shift, and CD. This opens a private browsing window with fewer active extensions and no stored cookies from your regular session. Now sign into X and see if the network error still appears. If X works fine in incognito mode, that tells you the issue is probably with your browser. Cache, cookies, or an extension in your normal browser window. If the problem is still there, the next step is to clear your browser cache and cookies for X. Corrupted temporary files are one of the most common reasons X refuses to load properly. In Chrome or Edge, open Settings, then go to Privacy and Security and select Clear Browsing Data. Set the time range to all time, then make sure cookies and other site data and cached images and files are checked. After that, click Clear Data. Once it finishes, close the browser completely and reopen it, then try loading X again. This simple reset fixes a lot of network errors because it removes broken session data and outdated files that may be interfering with the site. Now, if you're using an ad blocker, VPN, or other browser extension, turn it off temporarily and refresh X. Extensions like aggressive ad blockers can block the scripts it needs to load your feed, notifications, or messages. Open the extensions menu by clicking the puzzle icon in your browser toolbar, then disable your ad blocker and any VPN extension you may have installed. After that, reload the page and check if X starts working normally. If it does, you found the cause. You can then decide whether to keep that extension off for X or adjust its settings so it doesn't interfere with the site. If you're using Firefox or Microsoft Edge, there's one more thing to check, and that is browser tracking protection. In some cases, built-in privacy features can be a little too strict and break parts of ID. In Firefox, click the shield icon next to the address bar while you're on X. Then toggle enhanced tracking protection off for that site and reload the page. If the site opens properly after that, the tracking protection was blocking something X needed. In Edge, you may want to check the site's tracking prevention or privacy settings as well, because the same kind of blocking can cause network-related issues. At this point, if X is still giving you trouble, try closing the browser completely, reopening it, and signing in again. You can also test another browser, like Chrome, Edge, or Firefox, to see whether the issue is specific to just one app. If X works in another browser, then the problem is definitely local to your original browser setup. That means clearing cache, removing extensions, or resetting certain browser settings is the right direction. And one more helpful tip. If you've recently changed your VPN location, security settings, or installed a new extension, undo those changes and try again. Sometimes the network error is caused by a very recent change that X doesn't like. The goal is to simplify your browser environment so X can load without anything interfering in the background. So to quickly recap, first check for an outage, then test X in incognito mode, clear cache and cookies, disable ad blockers or VPNs, and finally check tracking protection if you're on Firefox or Edge. In most cases, one of those steps will fix the network error and get X working again on your PC. If this video saved you time, please give it a like and subscribe for more step-by-step fixes, tutorials, and troubleshooting guides. And if you want, I can also make a follow-up video showing how to fix X network errors on mobile too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.